Hello everyone! Today we are going to continue editing the School Library Media Center Weebly I started in the last Weebly video. This is the Weebly dashboard, what you see when you first log in. Click on Edit Site. Now you're in the website creation portion of Weebly. This is where you can edit anything and everything. Whenever you are not satisfied with how something looks, like I want this white box to be a little closer to the text here at the top as it is in the bottom, try right-clicking. When you right-click, it'll give you the computer right-click menu, but then beneath it or on top of it, you will get the Weebly right-click menu. So this white box happens to be a color block. I can change its corners, and now the padding at the top, bottom, left, and right is definitely what I want to change because this 50 is larger than the bottom 40. So hit the minus button and it goes down. It will make the change automatically, and now the text looks truly centered in this white box. Now, Weebly is like the canvas a painter works with. When you scroll down, you see a blank spot here. You can drag any of these items over, such as text, drag it, and release when you're in the space where you want it. So now you've got a text box where you can type something. Welcome to the Library Media Center. You may also have to delete the click here to edit text if you did not highlight that at the beginning. Now you can also change the font color, highlight everything that's here and click on the A with the underline. Let's say I'm going to make it dark green. To make the font size larger, click on the plus sign. When you click out of this, you're going to see the text here with a little blue box around it. When you click on the little button that has lots of dots on it, it can be moved around anywhere that there's a free space. So I can take it and put it right here beneath the photograph. And it should move beneath it, but it seems to have put it on top of it. Anything like this that are mistakes you can change when you have it in a white colored box or in a lit up box. So I can't put text here, but I can put text here or down here. So when I scroll, I want it to be right here. Release and it's put in place. Now when you click on the blog tab, you will usually have the you don't have any blog posts, and there's a sidebar where you can write about yourself, show the archives, the categories, and subscribers can choose to sign up for the RSS feed to get notifications of when you do post items. Now you can click and drag items onto this canvas if you want to create something static and then have blog posts. You can also go down and click the New Post button. This gives you a place where you put the title and the elements that you want. You can't click here and just start typing. Nothing shows up. You have to click on the text box over here on the basic section of the items you can add and drag it over to where it says drag elements. Now you have a place to type. When you're finished with your first post, you will want to click Post. You can always hit the drop-down icon here and discard the draft if you don't want to keep a particular post. And then you have to say, yes, you do truly want to discard it. Now, blog settings are important since this Weebly is going to be available to anyone on the internet, not just school users particularly. So you're going to click on blog settings. You can choose whether or not you want share buttons posted, whether you want that sidebar to even show up on the right-hand side where there's author and category, things like that. Definitely scroll down here to comments. The comment default is open, meaning that anyone can post anything that they want to about a particular blog post, and the default is to not notify the administrator or the creator of this blog about the posts themselves. You can put this option to be notified You can also allow the comments to require approval. I like to close comments. I don't want comments to show up at any time on my blog. When you're finished, be sure to click Save. You'll see that the settings have been updated. Now when you go back to the Build or Edit section and you're at your blog, you click on New Post. When you scroll down, you're going to see no comments posted. Let's just post this one that says welcome. Now, when you have your title and you have your content posted by clicking on the text and dragging it here, if you decide you need multiple text boxes with perhaps images in between them, you can add them and even add some place markers for some images. When you hover here, it's going to let you upload an image and it will put the text over to the right. You can always click the small X's to delete anything such as an image or a text box that you don't want. When you're finished, click on Post. Now it says that you need to publish your site for users to view your blog post. I like to make sure my website for my school library is as together as possible before I actually click on this Post button. So now you see the post. You can like it or tweet it since I have left the social networking options open. You can also click on Comments to manage any comments that you have from an administrator side, but if you have turned off the comment ability, there's not going to be anything here when you have a published site. Now I've clicked on the community page. I don't want this page or the contact page since I'm going to edit the about page to actually have content about me as the librarian of my school. So click on the Pages section, and here's where you can add pages, change the order of them by clicking and dragging, and even delete. If you reorder a page, it will move to where you want it if you click on the little three dots to the side of its name and move up and down. If you move from left to right or right to left, it's going to create it as a subpage, so it will be slightly indented and inside the other page when you hover over its name. I don't want any subpages, so I'm going to move this back out. It often takes a while for Weebly to catch up with the commands you give it sometimes, since it is so customizable with what you do with each section of each portion of the actual website. Now the three little dots, when you click on that, it's going to give you the option to rename the page, whether or not it's hidden in the navigation section here, how visible it is, whether it's public or private, and you can always delete pages. You have to confirm the deletion of the page, and then it disappears.